Edit your LinkedIn profile with me. Let's get started. So first, we're going to go out to LinkedIn. And if you're not too familiar, basically it works like a personal profile page. So here's the main page, and then we're going to click our headshot here, and that brings us to our profile. So, a lot of times when we're working with folks on LinkedIn, we notice that they don't have like the proper branding on their banner, and just some basic stuff. So, I'm going to go update mine for the new year, and y'all can work along with me to get this done for your business. So, first, let's look at the banner. Mine's fine, it's just a little dated. So, what we're going to do is we're going to go over here to Canva, and I had a designer do one for me that was a little more basic. I didn't necessarily need all like the background stuff, and then much stronger call to action. So here, I'm telling people what I want them to do. Schedule your social selling game planning session and letting them know the links below. And then I'm also letting them know that I'm relationship based marketing experts. We're not, the crazy PPC agency. We are definitely the long term relationship based play that helps people build both their referral partners and their professional client roster. So now, once you have your banner, we're going to download it to our computer and then head back over to LinkedIn to update it. So we'll make sure we save this on our desktop. And then once it's saved, we'll head back over to our LinkedIn profile and we will get it updated. Sorry, I just got way too many windows open here. This is the one we need. All right, good. So back to LinkedIn. We're going to hit the pencil up top and we're going to go ahead and edit. And we will change this cover nice and easily, bringing mine in. Okay. So just notice the sizes here. We got to make sure we got room for the headshot and we're not getting in the way. So let's see how mine played out. Perfect. I love it. So that's the banner. We want it to book our schedule your social selling game planning session. So that's this link here. If you want to edit this link, you go to the pencil, and then you from there you can scroll down. I'm gonna go grab the updated link that I want to put in there because we've updated our calendar system. So yeah, this is your headline. So if you want to change that, feel free. And this is where you add that new position. So make sure your company page is set up there. Industry. Actually, need to change mine. If you went to college anywhere, you can put that here. All this good stuff. I think it's great to have it. And to me, I know some people are like worried about privacy and all that fun stuff, which is fine. But for us, it's like, hey, this is how we're going to get known by people and how we're going to get new clients. We want to have all this information up to date. Give me just a second. I'm loading my new calendar here because this is the calendar link. So you can put in a website, and we recommend putting in like your booking link, or if you have a lead magnet, like that's where it goes. That way, when people get over to your profile, they know what to do. They're not confused. So I'm gonna do a little extra sharing here, but this is our calendar system. We use TidyCal because it is very clean and simple and sends reminders for us. We don't have to like set up some back end automation. So that's why we use TidyCal. And yeah, I'll just go ahead and put so we're doing a social selling game planning session. Let's copy that link. And I'm going to bring it right into the page. Now, if you don't have like a consultation that you do, you could certainly just call it an intro call and you can say book your introduction call here. Especially if you're on here for referral partners and all that stuff, but I think it's definitely great to have a calendar link for people to book. And I'm going to put that call to action here. So how this works is this will be the link it sends them to, and then this is the verbiage that'll display. So we can see in real time the update here. Boom, social selling session takes them right out to the calendar to book. So that's how that part works. Now let's dive down. This is your contact info. So we want to make sure this stuff is all up to date. You can also put a custom profile URL. So I think that's really cool too. You can do that here in the settings and privacy. And you go to visibility. And in here, you can update your profile URL. Yep. Give me a second. I will get us to there. Yeah, I believe it's here. No. Here we go. See right here, there's a pencil. You can go ahead and edit there. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to settings, and then we'll get into visibility. So settings, visibility, and then edit your public profile. And that's where you can get in there and you can change that. And I recommend it too, right? Because if people are searching your company, like if you're like, Susan Real Estate Team, or you're like, West Valley Fit Pros, like have that on there. That way when people are searching it, they can find it. So, all right, we've got our banner set up. We've got our call to action. Let's go look at the bio. I think this is where a lot of people struggle in a sense to having clarity on what to have on their LinkedIn. So let's go back there together. I believe the bio is really like a meaty landing page and opportunity to talk to your ideal customer. So when I wrote this one, I was really focused on just integrating what I do. Like I coach youth sports. I'm a fitness enthusiast. I love being active, and at our core, we coach people to be successful on social media. Now we do services for people, of course, but it's not like a set it and forget it show. It's a partnership between our clients, and I wanted to showcase that here. So I like this one. I just want to do better. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and I'm going to use my friend ChatGPT that we're all probably familiar with. We use custom chat bots. So what that does is it has a good foundational knowledge of our business, our brand, what we do, and then we educate it for each client. That way, we're not using our general chat GPT for someone that's a real estate agent or someone that's a fitness professional. So for your business, would highly recommend going in here and developing a custom GPT. So what we're gonna prompt it to do is say, rewrite Drew Science's LinkedIn bio for a strong 2026 push for booking, social selling, game planning sessions. So again, like let's talk about what your call to action is in the bio. So bake that into the bio. Is a lead generation and relationship. So this is like just telling ChatGPT who you are. And I'm sure some of you are pretty darn good at this, but let's make sure we've got either a lot of information on the front end or use that custom bot and then pull in your old bio and let's tell ChatGPT to rewrite it. Let's see what we get. This is true. I don't believe in chasing likes, trends, or viral content. It actually drives me nuts. Love it. Social selling system, good. Good. Business development, good. Fitness professionals, realtors, service-based businesses, good. My approach is simple. Man, I love it. I love it. So what we'll do, we'll take this and we will bring it over to our LinkedIn. And I'm going to delete that last one. I'm going to paste this one in here and then, of course, format it properly. So, and I also want to update it a little bit. So I'm going to say at the Valley Branding Company, we don't believe in because we don't. We think it's ridiculous. And I'm just changing we because I want people to know like we're a team, we're a company. Good, good. Let people know I've done several small businesses. I think too, like talk to your experience. Like if you're someone that is now a fitness professional and you used to be in sales, like talk about that experience. If you're now a real estate agent and used to be in construction, like talk about that. All right, all right. Cool. Looks good. Looks good. And then at the bottom we're gonna say link and profile header. Yeah, so build that out. I don't think we need to use all the characters. I like about 800 to 2000 words because then you're really telling a story, and that's what we want to do here is tell a story. So now we've got our skills. We can do our top 5 skills. So recommend you bake those in and you just add a skill there and you can, edit them and all that good stuff. And we'll hit save. Awesome. So I've got my banner updated. I've got new link in here that's live. Got my new bio. Now let's look at the featured posts. So featured posts, I don't have any there currently, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my newsletter there. So I'm going to look at the newsletter. I'm going to make sure it is. I'm going to pin this one to my profile. Um, so we'll go here. I don't know why it's not letting me do it. Hmm. Yeah, give me just a second. We'll get this proper. So I'm gonna look at posts. For some reason, it's giving me some riffraff with the newsletter. But I'm sure we can do it. Let's see. There we go. So feature on top of profile. Good. So now when people come to my page, they will see all that fancy stuff we just did, and then they'll also see my LinkedIn newsletter, which is now featured here. And once you have one featured post, you can put more in. So, like, I could put my booking link. If you got a lead magnet, all that fun stuff goes there. But yeah, thank you for editing my LinkedIn profile with me. Happy to help if you'd like to do a custom social selling game planning session where we can look at your platform and look at your profile and get you a good game plan for success. Just check out that link here in the show notes and or shoot me an email, drew@teamupaz.com, and we'll get that scheduled. Thanks for being here. Make it a great day.